getting ready for a solo date. Well, I'm ready now, but we are going to get ready for the solo date. We are going to the movies, and I'm really excited because I have not left my house in a week, but we will get into that. Request to talk about just solo living and just budgeting and all that good stuff when it comes to living in your own apartment. I thought I would just do a comprehensive video talking about a variety of topics like solo living basics, practical questions like budgeting, how did I prepare, decor and aesthetics, which I love. I just have been loving decorating my apartment. I'm on my 3rd month. I have lived alone before. It was like right after I graduated college, I got out of my mom's house. Diesel's drinking. Speaking of Diesel, he literally cracked my camera screen right now. Like, I'm looking at a cracked screen, but I'm just so grateful it still works. I'm calling camera shops tomorrow because what the heck. I didn't think I would enjoy living alone as much as I am now. I'm also going to do like skincare. I'm getting ready to go to the movies by myself because I have not left my house this whole week to get out of the house, even if it's just like a movie. But I'm just going into it blindly. I have no idea what the movie is about, but I'm excited to get out of the house. But I need to do some skincare. It's been really cold here in the DFW metro, and it actually snowed this week, which is actually insane. My skin is super dry, so we need to give it some TLC. My iPad down here, so that's why I'm looking down. So the first category is solo living basics. First question is, what inspired you to live alone and how did you prepare for it? It was more situational, obviously. Like, we don't really need to get into that. How did I prepare? I literally was looking at apartments, like, because this whole thing happened months before I was even moving. It was like 4 months before, so I had like a lot of time to look for a place, save money. Definitely give yourself time to save. Like, even if you're in your parents' house, like, I honestly wish I stayed at my mom's house a little bit longer to like save for like a year's worth of rent, just so I didn't have to worry about it, because it was like, when I moved, it was my first job out of college and I was not making that much, but my rent was really cheap, and I soon learned why, because it was infested with roaches and it was apparently like a luxury apartment. Like, no. Take your time with looking for places, read reviews, get an apartment locator. I think apartment locators, their services are free and they get commission if you like sign a lease. So definitely, if you're thinking of moving to a new city or like a new area, look for an apartment locator in your area, because I was like stressed out looking for apartments on my own. So I got an apartment locator and they do like all the work for you. They schedule your tours. It's like really convenient, and it ended up working out. What's the best thing about living alone? I could answer this question in like a lot of ways, but I think just the quietness. Apartment is like almost always clean. Like, no shade, no shade. It's just nice. Like, this is mine. Like, this is my apartment. I can decorate it however I want. I can do whatever I want. Like, I don't know. I might have to think about that a little bit more. It's the hardest part about living alone, and how do I manage it? But like, the best thing is like the quietness, but sometimes I think it's because I also work from home, so it might just be like that. But there will be days where I only talk to people at work. Not like super extroverted, like I get really drained in social situations. So I don't know, maybe I just need to get used to it, because I was living with someone for 2 years, so I just need to like readjust. But how I manage it, I journal a lot. I journal a lot, I listen to music, self-care, and also it's nice that I have Diesel because it makes me have to go outside. I didn't have him for the past week, so that's why I did not leave my apartment. Love this moisturizer, by the way. I got it in PR and it's just so moisturizing. My skin loves gel-based products, and this is just so hydrating. It makes my skin, I don't know, it feels like my skin is drinking a glass of water. Okay, so the next questions are more practical, like budgeting and stuff. How do I budget for living alone? Literally, I use a spreadsheet and I track every expense. I get paid bi-weekly, so I do bi-weekly budgeting. I kind of want to switch to monthly, but I need to find a template. And you can find templates on Etsy. You can even find free ones that you can just download. Not sure like how safe those are. I don't have any budgeting advice, like I'm still learning myself. A few of my friends, they take out cash to save. I haven't done that myself. It seems like it's pretty successful. When looking for apartments, look for apartments that are having like specials going on, because oftentimes you can find a place that will give you like 2 months free, a month free, 6 weeks free, etc, etc. And you can try to prorate that for the duration of your lease to get some money taken off. So you could do that, or if an apartment you find has a special but you can only use it up front, you can self-prorate it, and there's some math involved, but I'm sure you can find out how to do that online. Next questions are more on the emotional and social aspects. I've not been that social, but I also hibernate in the winter. I know that sounds kind of crazy. I do a lot of reflecting in the winter, and then I just enjoy the summer because summer is my favorite season. I love summer. Do you ever feel lonely? How do you cope? Not really lonely, and I think it's because I've been reaching out to people more, like sending voice memos or FaceTiming or calling. Learn to enjoy my own company and like keep myself entertained, if that makes sense, and just filling my time with, you know, just like random hobbies or like, I don't know, things that can help me grow. Like I've been studying more Portuguese, like I'm getting a tutor, and I'm really excited about that. How do you maintain friendships and social connections? Calling, FaceTime. Literally all of my friends live out of state. Like I have a few friends here. The DFW metro is super spread out, so everyone lives like everywhere. So it's like you really have to plan, or like an occasion or something. The next category is my favorite decor and aesthetics. How did you make your apartment feel like home? I think, honestly, I am really lucky that I didn't have to start completely over with like furniture and stuff. The only thing I had to buy was my couch. And like once I got my couch and the rug, I felt like it was coming together. I still want to switch out, you might be able to see them, but those artwork in there, the New Yorker artworks, I want to switch that out. Have not figured out what I want to do. I'm over here talking and I'm not even getting ready. I think just taking your time and getting inspired on like Pinterest, or I watched a lot of like apartment tours and looked up like a specific design style that I like. To get some inspo, find some websites. But yeah, honestly, like catch a good deal. Take your time with furnishing your apartment because it's really expensive, and moving is super expensive. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say one thing about moving. Where I saw this TikTok, it was like, oh, you don't need to save to move. Use your like next check or whatever. No. Do not do that. Like honestly, save. Like I'm sure it's like jokes, but no, do not do that. That is not good advice. This has been my favorite mascara. Save as much as you can. Save for movers if you are going to hire movers. Movers are super expensive, but that's one thing I will always use, but it's mainly because my family is out of state. To pay a deposit most times, first month's rent, and I moved in on the 1st, so I had to pay like for the full month. So I was like, whoa. So happy I had like so much time. What is your favorite part of your apartment? I think my favorite part is probably the living room right now. I am such a couch potato. I love hanging out in the living room. Shop for home decor on a budget. Home Goods, Marshalls, Amazon. Yeah. I love in-person shopping when it comes to home decor. So I love going to Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. I haven't been to Ross in a while, but I used to love going into Ross. I would find like the cute stuff there. Last category is self-care and routine. What does your daily routine look like? Honestly, it changes like every day, but I have been doing a pretty good job of waking up earlier. I am not a morning person, and I don't know, just like waking up in like a new space, it definitely has brought in new energy for me, which I love. Habits have you developed since living alone? Cooking meals at home. It's been fun cooking again and just trying new recipes. I really hope TikTok does not get banned. Like, I'm kind of, oh, I forgot to post my TikTok. Speaking of, I'm so late. It's fine. Talking to people more. Or just like communicating with people more, whether that's texting or whatever, because my friends know my phone stays on do not disturb, which is honestly something I need to get out of, because I was like cleaning out my phone the other day and there were so many messages that I just like did not see, and I just felt so terrible. I was like, oh my gosh. Just like in-person time more than like texting. These earrings. This is my fragrance, manifesting a Brazilian summer. The spray doll came out really good. Let me know if you would like a tutorial. I tried like a new way of doing it. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful for y'all. And please let me know if there's any more questions or if you have any video requests, because I am kind of in a creative rut right now when it comes to YouTube and then just long form content, so let me know. I thought this video just gave an overview of solo living. I hope it was helpful and answered some questions you may have. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.